Hello everyone. Hello. I hope everyone is well. As always, just going to give good old Facebook a chance to catch up, just so that I'm not talking over myself, just before I dive into day 5 of the Ayurvedic Contentment Challenge. Hello everyone signing up. Hope everyone, hi Rebecca, hope everyone can hear me okay. Someone give me a quick thumbs up, Holly. Am I all clear? Nice and good signal, good connection. Hi Jenny, hi everyone. Okay, so hi Catherine, all of you signing up. I hope you guys are all well in this pretty grim weather out there. Okay, so day 5 of the Ayurvedic Contentment Challenge. Loud and clear, good. So great to see everyone. Hi Karen, hi Sue. So we've had such a great week this week. There's still a lot more to come in terms of this week. We're going to be kind of adding in quite a bit more stuff over the next few days. We'll let you know about that because we're gonna do a few more sessions and whatnot because we've had a lot of questions. But we've had such a great week. You guys, about 400 odd people on this challenge, and you've been such an amazing group. You've been so energized. You've been so inspirational, so motivating. You've been so engaged in the comments, the posts. It's just galvanized the group, and it's just brought such like I said all the way through this week, I'm a massive, for me, energy is everything. You can create positive energy and it moves mountains, or you can create negative energy and it holds us back. And this week is all about that positive energy, and the energy you brought has been positive to the extreme, and it's had such a massive effect on the way the challenge has worked and the impact it's had on everyone. And that's down to you guys, not us. So we're so grateful for that. So it's been such an amazing week. So today, I guess self-care, we've reached self-care critical mass. Okay, we've got these 5 swastha and contentment inducing concepts. We've got the pranayama, we've got the gut health, we've got the herbal medicines, we've got the impacts of silence, and we've got the impacts of gratitude. So I guess the final challenge of the week is, we spoke about gratitude yesterday, with the aim being that we embed that today. So if you could have a look through those 3 gratitude rituals that we sent you in yesterday's email, and begin to actually sit down and have a go of those, because they are profoundly contentment inducing. And the key thing now is to actually get these things working. So the big thing is effortlessness. We don't want to create any stress. We don't want to create any strain. We don't want to create any pushing. But as much as your situation allows, as much as your time demands allows, just begin to effortlessly integrate some of these things on a rolling basis, whether it's 5 minutes of pranayama, whether it's 10 minutes of silence, whether it's sitting down with a journal and doing some gratitude practice, whatever it is. But swastha is a real concept for all of us. And I think to accept anything less is to sell ourselves short. It's a realistic goal. It's an achievable goal for everyone in any situation. I think if we need to maintain that momentum going forward. We need to make 2021, when we look back this time next year, it should be looking back on a year that has been saturated, completely and overwhelmingly saturated with contentment and swastha, that is, as much as possible independent upon what is going around us. And that's achievable. That's a realistic goal. And that's the whole aim of this challenge. And the interaction on this page has been so phenomenal. And we've received, like we always do on these challenge weeks, lots of comments and questions about, can we keep this page going? Can we keep it as this community? Can we keep this kind of going? And we can, but not on this Facebook platform. This platform won't be moderated. In the next week, at some point we'll shut it down because we can't moderate different platforms. But what we can do is we can offer an even more profound platform, an even more amazing platform that's got all of the benefits of this week and 100 more. And on that note, we're just so super excited to introduce to you guys that don't know it, the Ayurvedic Mentor. The Ayurvedic Mentor. The Ayurvedic Mentor, for us, it's our passion, it's our purpose, it's our Ikigai. It's where we're putting our focus, our effort, all of our resources. We're going into building to making the Ayurvedic Mentor just the most amazing, supportive, health boosting, contentment inducing, empowering platform that's just completely dedicated to supporting the highest levels of health and well-being and energy. And hello.
Hi.
Yeah, the Ayurvedic, what is the Ayurvedic Mentor? It's just a unique and incredibly powerful self-care platform that's just devoted to everything to do with radicalizing our health, using Ayurveda, using food and meal plans, using herbal medicines, using foraging. It's about preventing disease, it's about optimizing longevity, it's about health optimization, it's about all things health prioritizing in one safe online platform and online community. And it's an amazing group of like-minded people who are all committed to just really taking control of their health and not accepting anything less than the best level of health. And I want to run through. I love the Mentor group. Joined last year, thinking I'd only do a month. I wouldn't be without it now. Thank you, Lindsay. I know quite a lot of you guys are on the Mentor. I just wanted to whiz through what the actual Mentor is and what it contains, just briefly. And Holly was going to talk about, Holly brings as much into it as I do. So every month in the Mentor, you get a new meal plan. You get a comprehensive meal plan, which is kind of loosely similar in terms of the type of foods you've got in this week. So the Mentor is about a year old, so there's a massive how many recipes? Hundreds.
Yeah, there's a huge backlog of recipes and things like that, and we release a meal plan every month. So that has kind of 3 or 4 mains, lunches, soup, salad, and we do change the menus to kind of suit the Ayurvedic theme. So over winter, the meals will be more Vata based, more nourishing, more warming, and then as we move into spring, they change to reflect that. So those are all on there. So yeah, it's
just a great resource. Just about tap into that and say, what shall I have for dinner this week, and have these massive back catalogue of amazing health promoting fully health promoting recipes is a massive benefit. We have every week we have something called a weekly wisdom session, which is a live seminar. It alternates between afternoon and evening, where we pick just a really eclectic array of topics. Some are fun, some are serious. We talk about, as examples, the last couple of ones we've spoken about the health benefits of houseplants. We're talking about cancer prevention. We're talking about herbs. We've got things about fermented foods, how to use herbal smoke to enhance meditation practices. Every week there's a live connection. So we get together as a community. We talk through a theme. It's a place to ask questions. Think about all the questions that have been asked on this platform over the last week. The weekly wisdoms provide this live contact, this live interaction. We've got a massive and growing back catalogue of herb profiles. We've got detailed information about how to use herbs. We've got dozens and dozens and dozens of herbs. We add a new one every week. So if you've got a cold, how do you actually use echinacea? If I'm feeling stressed, how do I actually use rhodiola? If I've got sage growing in my garden, how do I use it medicinally? We've got a kitchen herbal medicine platform about getting our hands dirty. How do we make potions and lotions and tinctures and infusions and syrups? And it's about bringing medicine into the kitchen and into the house. We've got foraging guides. One of the main pieces of the Mentor is the series, the Ayurvedic series. So every 4 to 6 weeks, we run a new series, which is an in-depth exploration of a specific topic. So we've had human longevity, we've had kitchen herbal medicine, we've had cold and flu treatment and prevention, we've had an introduction to the doshas, we've had loads of series, and they're always there as a back catalogue, so you can always access those. And the next series, which starts on the first week of March, is what we've been doing it this week. So the next series is called Swastha, the Ayurvedic Path to Contentment. And this week we've scratched the surface. We picked 5 powerful topics, rituals, and they're brilliant. But there's so much more to Swastha. There's so many more subtleties around the physical body, the mental body, the energetic body, and we'll be exploring that in a lot more detail over the next 6 weeks in the Mentor.
Yeah, I think as well, the other thing is there's a lot of people on this live that are on the Mentor. So I would love you guys to just pop in the comments what your favourite part of the Mentor was. Whether it was the Emotional Mastery series, the introduction to the doshas. I know we've done vision boarding in the last few weeks, which has been really fun. So there's so much content on there. And I think the Mentor basically means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. But there's a huge back catalogue of content. But the other thing I would say is obviously Sam and I, in the way that we have been, answering questions and things like that during the challenge week, the mentor is where we hang out most of the time. That is our priority. Alongside, Sam obviously sees a certain amount of patients as well, but the mentor is our priority. And we get so many emails and Facebook messages about people who've got different health conditions and want to check, contraindications with medicines and where they can find this, and we only have an infinite amount of time, and the mentor is where we focus that time. So the people in the mentor ask questions, and we answer them. There's obviously occasions pop up where we can't answer them, and those people need an appointment. But the mentor is where we can answer your questions and help you. And also, there's a huge amount of resources within that mentor community. We've got some amazing people in there who provide support, encouragement, and just that community. And I know so many of you have said how great it is doing this challenge alongside other people. And that's what the mentor is.
100%.
Is a community of people that are like-minded, that are inspiring, that are positive, and have a huge amount of knowledge and keep us motivated, keep us inspired. It's really awesome. So we'd love you guys to sign up. So how it works, basically, if you head onto the website of mindbodymedical.co.uk, and then basically you'll see it on the homepage. You can sign up there, and we have a whole part of our website, which once you're a mentor member, then you can go on and access all of the content. So that's where you'll find all of the series that we've run in the past, all of the recipes, all of the herb profiles, all of the ailment plans.
And that's something I haven't spoken about. So another big part, which is maybe one of the most used part of the mentor, is we have something called the ailment management plan section, which we've got about 60 different ailments on there: insomnia, depression, fatigue, fibromyalgia, where we write down a treatment plan for managing that, which is how we would manage people in clinic. And you can request them. So if you've got a verruca, or you've got anxiety, or you've got anything, you can ask us to create an ailment plan, and we will research and post one up. So it's kind of like a virtual clinic included within the mentor, and that's a really powerful platform for us. It's one of the initial reasons we started the mentor, to be able to say, well, I've got problem X, here's an evidence-based plan for managing that, and all of the herbs and remedies are included within the plan, but then you can actually cross-reference that with the detailed herb profiles. So there's also lots of fun stuff. It's not just the serious stuff. We've got vision boarding exercises. We're talking about fermented foods. We've got getting our hands dirty with remedies. We're going to be doing a really great series later this year on the chakras and how to use the chakras. So it's just this massive platform of resources. But like Holly said, for me, the real power is the members. It's the community. We've got about 250, 260 people on there who are just so committed, and everyone shares books and resources and links and recipes. It just gets stronger and stronger and stronger as the weeks go through. And everyone has good days and bad days. And for me, the mentor lifts me. I know, we facilitate it, but the community is the power, and it lifts us, doesn't it? It energizes us, and I love it. And it's the most important thing in my life in terms of work, or in terms of not in terms of people. The mentor is it's my passion, it's my driving force, and we try to keep it. We don't want, there's some of these platforms where it's just stupidly priced, and for us, it's about making it accessible. So it's $19.99 a month for everything, which we think is a reasonable fee. There's no contract; you can cancel whenever you want. We do only open up recruitment at set times each year. We don't keep it open all the time, because what we want is an influx of motivated, inspiring people, rather than kind of a drip feed. So we're opening it up now until Sunday, the 28th of Feb. So we're opening it for just over a week, and then once we reach the end of Feb, we close recruitment, because then we'll be starting the Swastika series. So you've got about 8 days to decide if you want to sign up and take part in the mentor. Like I say, it's $19.99 a month. Cancel any time. And you guys, getting to know you guys over the last week who aren't in the mentor, what you would bring to the group would be so powerful. Your energy, your engagement, your inspiration, and having you in the group would be a privilege for Holly and I, and it would be a privilege for the other members. And I'd love to see you there in that. So like I said, you head over to the homepage, you can sign up. There's a link on the top, is there? Or?
Yeah, there's a link, you can't miss it, straight on the top. And also I think, this is obviously, we're talking about this from our personal experience, and thank you to all the wonderful members who have posted up about what they love Lynn about the community, Rebecca, Emotional Mastery. Yeah, love that series. I know
that's a great series.
Yeah, that's an amazing series. Vicky talking about the vision boarding, which we released a couple of weeks ago, which was so good. The 6 Taste series, Adrian. So if you watch the bitter video, so there's a whole section on there about all of the other Ayurvedic tastes and how to incorporate them. Cat, the longevity series. Yeah, so there's loads of stuff there, but research does show that if you do things as a group, that you're much more likely to adhere to it, and it has a much more it's much more effective. So it's not just us saying that, there is actually a little bit of science backing behind that, which is actually interesting.
So that's one of the reasons when I was working at Southampton, we actually did a clinical trial on the effectiveness of online interventions for behaviour change, and actually online interventions were more effective than in-person interventions, because rather than meeting someone once a week or whatever, you've got this constant access to support from the group and from the facilitators, and there's evidence to show it's the most powerful way of transforming health. And if you add the diversity, the herbs, the almond plans, the weekly wisdoms, the series, we're hoping to cover all angles. And for me, my aim, my passion is to make the Ayurvedic Mentor a one-stop shop for transforming health, for changing the public health profile, for reducing all of these illnesses that we know are down to lifestyle. We know that so many chronic illnesses are down to the choices we make, and I want the Mentor to be a platform to help people make the right choices, and through doing so, cut the chances of cardiovascular diseases and cancers and all these things that we know are down to our choices. So it's a platform for health transformation, and I'd love to see you guys there. But other than that, it's still a long way from over in terms of this week. This evening at 7:30. 7:30? 7:30, we've got a bonus session on Marma therapy. Marma therapy is like Ayurvedic pressure point therapy. It can be used for physical ailments, but it's particularly suited for things like stress and anxiety and low mood, and also for boosting, contentment and happiness. And we'll be talking about what Marma therapy is, where the points are on the body that we should be using in the context of swasthana and contentment and stress and anxiety, how to use oils and herbs to support that. So that kicks off tonight at 7:30. And we've got a few extra bonus things, haven't we, next week?
Yeah, definitely. We're going to keep we'll keep the group open for another week or so. Our moderation of that will kind of die down a little bit, because our priority is the Ayurvedic Mentor, and we love running this week. It's been amazing. But obviously that's where our priority is. But we are going to try and do a few bits in it next week, and give everyone a chance to catch up. So if you haven't caught up on everything, then don't worry too much. We'll keep it going for another week or so. But thank you all so much. You've been such a ray of sunshine in, what is a fairly monotonous, dark, grey, wet time. So this contentment challenge has been super, and thank you all for your feedback. It's been awesome. We really appreciate it.
Great. Well, have a lovely rest of the day, and I hopefully see a lot of you guys at 7:30 this evening. But stay safe. Massive thank you once again for all of your engagement. I look forward to seeing as many of you as possible in the Mentor, and to getting to know you better, and just taking this forward indefinitely into the future with the 250 odd members we've already got. So thank you so much. Take care. Have a good day, and we'll see you at 7:30 this evening.
See ya.
Bye.